All the way up. So I've got two children, a girl who's 3 years old and a boy who's a year and 4 months, and just see what works for you and what doesn't, because what might work for me might not work for you and vice versa. I hope you take these tips and I hope they work for you and make your lives a little bit easier. I hope all of them are helpful, but if one is helpful, then that's great. I find them really, really helpful. Wake them up positive. So that will set the tone for the rest of the day. There are two situations that could happen if you're waking them up. If they do wake up themselves, all you do is this, morning, and then give them a big cuddle, and then you're smiling, you're cuddling. That is bound to make anyone wake up positive or annoyed, but in their case, they'll wake up positive. The second situation is if you have to wake them up yourself for whatever reason. If you're going to be waking them up yourself, you're most likely going to be in a rush. What you don't want to do is rush them into waking up. Number two, always give a heads up. The best thing ever to avoid any tantrums, any problems with 3 steps. Number one, know when you are about to transition. So whenever they're going to be doing something and you know that you're going to take them out of that situation and then move to a different situation, you need to give your heads up. Second step is you say you've got 5 minutes and then we're going to do ... Lili, 5 minutes and we're going, okay? 5 minutes and we're going, okay? And then you want to move them on to dinner, but you want them to leave the toys. So for example, they're playing with their toys. You've got 5 minutes playing with your toys and then we're going to go and have dinner. 5 minutes playing with your toys and then we're going to go 5 minutes watching the video and then we're going to put our shoes on. Doesn't necessarily have to be 5 minutes, depending on your time. They're not going to time. Third step is one last reminder just before you're about to move them. This is the last ... You've got 1 last minute and then we're going to put the toys away. One last video and then we're going. If you wanted them to tidy up their toys, you're going to play with your toys and then when you finish we're going to tidy up, yeah? And then you get them to say yes, they acknowledge it. And then right before you finish, what are we going to do when we finish? We're going to tidy up. Yeah, we're going to tidy up. Good. Make it all positive. Most likely, when it comes to tidying up, they will happily tidy up because they already know that it's coming. It's not like you're throwing it on them, you need to tidy up and you tidy up now. Don't do it. This one is to give them one instruction at a time. Yeah, sometimes when you're in a rush, and then things just tend to be a lot slower. So in your head, you're thinking, I need to get this and we need to go there, but then they're on defense mode because they feel the stress, I guess. I think one of the tips should be don't rush. Yeah, because don't rush or don't show them that you're rushing because it will just complete other way, just one way. Instruction, and then you leave it. Once they've done it, you give them the second instruction, leave it, and then you go on to the next instruction. It sounds like it's long, but it really isn't. If you actually time yourself, it'll be seconds long. I don't even think it will pass a minute. I haven't timed myself, I'm just guessing. Okay, let's put the toys away, and then they'll put the toys away. And then the next step, let's go to the dinner table, and then we'll go to the dinner table. Okay, let's get the plate and the food, and we're gonna eat it, and then we're gonna eat. This is just an example. It could really be anything. Okay, it's not the best example in the world. But this next tip is the most important after the waking up early, because when you wake up early, you're setting the tone for the rest of the day, hopefully. But to keep it up, you could do something really, really small and continuous that will help you keep them on side, not that they're wearing a war, but keep them on side. And that is to give them a choice. all the time, everywhere. And the easiest one is just think about your day and think about whenever you need to make a choice. If you're putting their socks on in the morning, do you want to start with your left foot or your right foot? Do you want to, if you're putting your jacket, should you put your right arm in or should you put your left arm in? If you're putting their underwear on, do you want the pink one or the blue one? Obviously simple ones where you don't have to do any alterations. If you're making breakfast, do you want the white toast, do you want the brown toast? Things that you're not really fussed about whether they take this one or that one, but you give them a choice in each one of them. And it's so good because it's so easy and it's continuous, so it keeps that momentum up throughout the day and just keeps all the positive energy going. I'm gonna put the shoe on.
Me.
Left foot or right foot? Okay. Give them responsibility. Now, I also think giving them responsibility is another huge one, because once you give them responsibility, they want to do a lot more. If you've got a child that doesn't really eat so well, and you tell them to make breakfast with you, and you just get them to maybe, I don't know, give you the plate, or pour some of the cornflakes, or pour the milk as you hold the milk with them, all these small little responsible tasks, you will see such a huge difference when they come to have their food. Did you wash your hands, huh? Don't eat the salad, silly Billy. No, don't eat it. Look, you get it? Shahana, wash your hand and then you break it, break it, break it, break it, break it into small pieces, okay? You look for the big one. Where's the big one? Is this big one?
Yeah.
Okay, you do it. Good. Oh, big one.
I want to do it.
Okay. Please. You come with me.
Yeah, I do it.
You come with me.
Yeah. There's a big one.
Good job. Well done, Lili. You're doing so good. How people would say, you know your child better than anybody. Right at the beginning, I was like, what? It never used to, I was a new mum and there was a kid and, everything's just different. And then I started to realize later on, you actually do know your child way more than anybody else. You're with them every single day. So even if you feel like at the moment, you don't really know everything, trust me, you will know. You will just know. I don't know how.